What are we going to do? Put it to the test.
Then her lifelong obsession with dressing like a doll takes a surprising medical twist.
The dog needs to be picked up. I will be the same way.
On the doctors.
Today at 3 on WFMZ TV. 69 News named best source for news in Lehigh Valley Styles Who's Who survey.
Holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yon bird.
After a wet and cloudy morning, we're looking at scattered showers throughout the day and very warm weather on this Christmas Eve, with temperatures reaching the low 70s. Here's a live look at downtown Allentown from our PPL Center camera.
Thank you, Lesson Center.
Beautiful.
Today on 69 News at Sunrise, the victims of a fatal fire in Lehigh County are remembered. Pennsylvania is still without a budget.
And Hyatt Hotels was the target of a potential hack.
69 News, live at Sunrise. Your life, your world, your news. 69 News, live at Sunrise, starts now.
Good morning, I'm Hasiel Cordoba.
And I'm Eve Tannery. We'll have those stories and more in just a moment. But first, we want to take a look at the roads with Steve Mittman in the traffic center. Steve, good morning.
Eve, Hasiel, good morning once again. Good morning, everyone. It's a really quiet morning. Christmas Eve morning, 2015, looking good. All throughout the valley, 22, 78, the Turnpike, north and southbound. If you're visiting relatives heading out of town this morning on the Turnpike, maybe 78 through New Jersey, looking good heading toward New York City. No delays, no problems, no accidents reported. This is what 22 looks like at 512. On-time traffic on this portion of 22 and 512 itself. Nothing to report through Berks, through Reading, through Hamburg, through Kutztown. Looking good as of right now. Don't forget, this report brought to you by Rothrock, and I want to remind you to download the new 69 News traffic app, available on your Android, iPhone, or your iPad. That's your update from the 69 News Traffic Center. Eve, Hasiel, back to you.
Thanks, Steve. It was an emotional time at Emmaus High School last night as dozens of people gathered to remember a father and son who lost their lives in a terrible fire last week.
WFMZ's Kelly Gibbs spoke with friends of the younger victim who made a huge impact on their lives.
He makes me want to be a better person and live life the way that he did.
Dougie Jackson had that kind of impact on students and teachers alike at Emmaus High School.
He was such a blessing to everyone. He was so happy and joyful, and he meant a lot to all of us, especially to me. He was like a brother to me.
It was a packed house at the school as Jackson's peers remembered their friend who had graduated in 2013 and who they say was never short of a kind word or a smile.
His dad always said he was the mayor of Emmaus. He made you feel at home.
21-year-old Douglas Jackson III and his father, 55-year-old Douglas Jackson Jr., died in an early morning fire on Thursday. It happened inside of their Laura Macungie Township home. The Pennsylvania State Police Fire Marshal and the criminal investigation units from the Fogelsville Barracks responded, but could not get into the home because of the thick smoke and heavy flames. The mother and daughter were able to escape to safety. Now the community is coming together to grieve and to pray for the family, as well as honor the life of their friend Douglas with a few tunes from his favorite band Aerosmith. By learning a lesson from a classmate who taught so many so much.
He wouldn't want us to, do anything else but live life to the fullest and be kind to other people.
He welcomed everybody into his heart and his world.
Kelly Gibbs, 69 News.
Child pornography charges have been filed against 3 men from Berks and Montgomery counties. Authorities say Christopher Mullen of Douglasville, Daniel Lively of Reading, and Andrew James Bouvet of Collegeville owned or shared child porn online. Officials say they searched the men's homes and seized illegal images and other evidence.
Police in a West Texas town say a suspect who wounded 2 police officers is now in custody after barricading himself for 9 hours. Reports say Roy Daniel Garza barricaded himself in an apartment building after shooting and wounding the officers who were trying to serve him a warrant. Several agencies, including the FBI, ATF, and Texas Rangers, worked together for hours to negotiate with Garza. He was eventually taken into custody and hospitalized with a possible leg injury. The wounded officers are listed in fair condition. Well, a protest at the Mall of America was apparently used as a decoy to start a protest that quickly moved to the Minneapolis-St. Paul International Airport. Yesterday, hundreds of protesters briefly gathered inside the nation's largest shopping mall before walking out. Protesters then went to a nearby train station to head to the airport, where demonstrators temporarily blocked access to a terminal. Officials say traffic at the airport was back to normal by last night and that roughly 80 stores at the mall were closed temporarily as officers removed protesters.
Police departments in Lehigh County will soon have a new tool to fight drug overdose deaths. It's called Naloxone, and it's an antidote for opioid drugs like heroin. Yesterday, the DA announced that all police officers in the county will carry it. Many say this is a step in the right direction because overdose deaths are alarming.
And I think that putting this in our officers' hands is going to have a great impact as to quality of life in our city and saving lives.
District Attorney Jim Martin was key in getting this initiative off the ground, along with Capital Blue Cross, which donated $100,000 this year for the medication. The Lehigh Valley Health Network also helped by providing a grant for the kids. Pennsylvania still has no budget, and the state has officially broken the record for the longest amount of time we've gone without a plan in place.
Yeah, there is a proposed plan sitting on Governor Wolf's desk, but he hasn't signed it. WFMZ's Dwayne Parker has more.
After butting heads for 177 days, the Senate finally sent a spending plan to Governor Tom Wolf for approval. But the wait may not have paid off for some. Sources say the budget is short by about $600 million in the hardest hit sector, education funding. State Senator Judy Schwenk of Berks County is one of 2 senators who crossed party lines to vote in favor of the plan. She says it's not about politics for her.
It's about my desire to see a budget finally passed. Although this particular budget isn't the one that I like, it appears that it's the one that will get the approval of the entire General Assembly.
Now, a lot has been hanging in the balance here. Even some nonprofit organizations from Berks County have been waiting for vital funding that has been held hostage in all of this political gridlock. Some lawmakers say they don't ever remember a budget season being so contentious.
There's no way not to walk around this building right now and not feel the palatable levels of frustration emanating off of each and every one of us.
I'm embarrassed by this. I'm used to getting things done, sitting down, talking about things, working through problems.
Now the ball is in the governor's court. He could pass the budget or veto it. Whatever happens, many are just hoping for a solution before Christmas. In Harrisburg, Dwayne Parker, 69 News.
Well, plenty of people are traveling for the holiday and are dealing with some new rules.
Coming up, we'll check in on the new TSA rules when you go through airport security.
Plus, we'll have a great story about a young girl's special visit with Santa. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe last night. She didn't see me creep down the stairs to have a peep. She thought that I was tucked up in my bedroom fast asleep.
Toyotathon is back with a season full of holiday treats.
Like 0% APR financing on the reliable Camry. Did you know 90% of Camrys sold in the last 10 years are still on the road today? But hurry, our biggest event of the year won't last long. Right now, lease a new 2016 Camry for $179 a month. Or get 0% APR for 60 months plus $500 finance cash. Or get $1,250 cash back.
Make the holidays happier at Toyotathon.
Toyota, let's go places.
and keep the morning moving right along. Yeah, I'm waking up my day and make it feel alright. I'm waking up my day, waking up my day. Don't you know I'm ready for whatever comes my way? I'm waking up my
He ascends to rock and roll royalty, but his hard-living ways, his behavior becomes even more bizarre, escalate into a murder-for-hire scheme. I've never seen anything like it. Next, Corrupt Crimes.
Today at 9 on WFMZ TV.
The angry family. The daddy was mad at the mommy.
You can only push a man so far.
The mommy was mad at the daddy.
You are the reason for the yeller. It must be yelling.
The grown-ups were very loud.
Sometimes I just want to smack you. You smell it. You smell it. Stupid. 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 You're all nuts.
The end.
Weekdays at 12:30 and 1 on WFMZ TV.
The Biggest Loser host, Allison Sweeney, competes for a huge audience prize package.
Christmas ruined it. Evil.
The Grinch. Yeah. And she's going all the way.
Tonight at 9, followed by 69 News at 10.
Nothing is more important than the health and wellness of you and your family. Wolf Dental Spa is Pennsylvania's first and only dental spa, offering cosmetic and general dentistry, along with spa services and whole body health concepts, all under one roof. Dr. Charles Wolf and his team have designed a relaxing atmosphere for all ages, tailored specifically for your comfort. An in-house dietitian can help guide you through the process of achieving whole body health. Wolf Dental Spa. Contact us today to plan your next visit.
This portion of 69 News is brought to you by Dodge. Your local Dodge dealer is your destination for awesome power and design. Head to Dodge.com to schedule a test drive and explore the full line of exciting Dodge vehicles born Dodge.
Stocks closed higher for the third day in a row Wednesday. The Dow Jones Industrial Average went up 185 points to close at 17,602. The S&P 500 index saw a 25-point hike, ending the day at 2,064. And the Nasdaq Composite was up nearly 45 points to close at 5,045.
Well, Hyatt Hotels Corporation says it was the target of a potential hack. The resort chain recently found malicious software on the computer system that processes customer payments. It raises the possibility that hackers may have obtained some credit card numbers or other sensitive information. Hyatt Hotels has hired outside security experts to help investigate the incident, which affected hotels that Hyatt manages itself.
The Boston Chipotle restaurant, where 136 people fell ill with norovirus, is set to reopen. Boston officials say the Chipotle near Boston College passed inspection Wednesday and can reopen today. A spokesman for Chipotle said the inspection went very well but wouldn't elaborate. The restaurant has been closed since December 7th after customers became sick with the gastrointestinal virus. The illnesses are not linked to a rash of E. coli cases that shut down dozens of restaurants in Oregon and Washington back in October.
Well, the Transportation Security Administration has issued a new rule for airport security screening. TSA screeners can now force anybody to go through body scanners, even if they want to opt out. Now, previously, passengers could choose a full body pat down instead of the body scanner. But now, TSA agents can require passengers to go through that scanner. A TSA spokesperson says the scanner does not store personal information and that it improves threat detection. The change comes amid heightened security concerns about terror plots on commercial airlines.
All right, it is 8:44. Time to take another check of the forecast.
Yeah, meteorologist Matt Broderick's in the Weather Center. Good morning.
All right, guys, good morning. Ski Big Bear is the look this morning with some thinning of the clouds here. And their LVI now reporting light rain at 66, dew point 61. Winds are southwest at 16, so that breeze has helped to rout out the fog. Now, there is a little bit of fog in the Pocono region and some of those higher elevations, but not for most of the area. Pressure's at 29.90. 60 in Hazleton now, 63 in Stroudsburg. Sussex, the only place in the 50s. Newark at 70. Pottstown and Reading also in the mid-60s as of right now. Again, we've got a half an hour delay here in Philly because of some of the wind that's been moving on through. So not terrible, but you might just want to call ahead before heading out there. All right, here's what we've got just to the south. Now, this is the frontal boundary that continues to push toward the area. And you can see, because we get it a little bit closer, there's a pretty good storm rolling through here in Delaware. Kent County in Delaware, we now have a severe thunderstorm warning, believe it or not. This is near Viola, and it's approaching Dover, which will be affected. It's in effect for about 15 more minutes or so as this moves on through. The main threat with this is wind, which could be in excess of 60 miles an hour. So that's the big threat with that severe thunderstorm. That's outside the viewing area, but it's not that far away. Here's that rain or the shower activity coming through now, and you can see it's coming down at a pretty good clip here. Basically right just east of the northeast extension and south of 78 here in Lehigh County, stretching into Northampton County, Upper Bucks, Montgomery. Then there's another nice little band down there toward Wilmington and just south of Philly. So there are some pretty good bands of showers out there. Record-breaking warmth today, clouds, some sun, and again, a couple of showers and a thunderstorm. As far as better chance for severe, that would be down to the south, but just some general rumbles of thunder or a thunderstorm here and there. But certainly that's not going to be in every spot. Future satellite and radar through the afternoon. I think by, 3 o'clock probably, maybe 4, we're talking about the threat for any sort of showers coming to an end. I think there can be a few breaks of sun. Again, we're talking about the record-breaking warmth already today. And we'll take a run at the all-time December high. Here's tonight at 10 o'clock. We don't expect any precipitation at that point or tomorrow night. When we get into Saturday, and again, as far as Christmas goes, I think during the morning, there'll be some sunshine around. It's dry when Santa arrives tonight. As far as tomorrow night, that's when we get back into the at least potential for some rainfall. And then the weekend looks unsettled. This is not a great weather pattern. It's very unsettled with rain chances most of these days. And look at this up and down. I mean, we're all over the place. Average high 38 today, 72. That's the warmest it's ever been in December. So we'll see if we can get there. Christmas Day, 65. Drop off Saturday, come back up Sunday, go back down Monday, and then somewhat more consistent into next week as we get to the new year. How about that? Merry Christmas tomorrow. Some sun to clouds. Wow, Santa flew through there. Rain late or at night. Temperature will be in the middle 60s. Here's your forecast. 72, breezy, clouds, some sun, a couple of showers around, potentially a thunderstorm. Southwest wind at 7 to 14. Tonight's lows into the low 50s. Showers early, but those scoot on out of here. Lingering clouds later tonight under just basically calm winds. Christmas Day, sun and then clouds. Could be some rain again toward evening, really, or during the night. 65 degrees. Saturday as Kwanzaa begins, clouds, some on and off rain, 52. Warm front comes back through up to 63 Sunday. Again, occasional rain and drizzle. Monday, much cooler at 42. Maybe a system by Monday night or Tuesday. There's your latest weather. Let's get your latest traffic checkup with Steve.
Thanks, Matt. The checkup looks good right now. No problems, no delays. It's been a quiet morning. It still is. On 22, the northeast extension looks good. North and southbound, you're good to go. 378 in and out of Bethlehem. The south side clear. 512, 191, 33. No issues, no problems to report. This is what 22 currently looks like. At 15th Street, very light traffic, normal speeds through there right now. So we head to Berks County, no problems, no delays anywhere on 222, 422. Looking good along 183 and 737. Don't forget to download the brand new 69 News traffic app available on your mobile device, whether you have an Android, an iPhone, or an iPad. That's your update from the 69 News Traffic Center. We're going to send things over to the kitchen, have a little fun right now.
Yeah, we are back with our friends Pamela Patak and Scott Hanna from the Arts and Fashion Institute. Do you guys believe these gingerbread houses?
They're amazing.
Yes, I believe.
Yeah, no.
Not surprised. Yeah, the rule is everything has to be edible.
Okay, so nothing you have to watch out for, right? Okay, now are we ready to get crafty here and start decorating? So give us some pointers. We're going to be doing cookies. Keep it a little less intense.
So we're already starting with pre-made cookies that you can buy, and we're just going to be decorating them with frosting, just like we did with the gingerbread houses. It's the same frosting in the piping bags, and we're going to draw right on the cookies, and it can be very simple like this little guy
I like
here.
simple.
Yeah.
Or it can be a little bit more elaborate, you know, and you can really go to town with this stuff.
Wow, that's like wearing a Pamela Patak fashion or something.
Of course, Pamela did
Yeah,
that one with the
of course.
clothing. And then after it's frosted, you can just put little candies right on the frosting, and again, use it kind of like a glue and just stick on. So,
All right.
like for the
one thing about the frosting is it dries on the surface pretty fast.
Okay.
And if you want a fairly large size candy to be able to stay on, you want to put a big blob of frosting. It seems too big, but once you press the candy down in, most of it disappears, but the frosting has to kind of go up around the candy to really hold it. Otherwise, they fall off.
Okay, now where do you guys look? Any frosting tips? Can you use any kind of frosting or a certain kind better?
This is actually called royal icing.
Okay.
And royal icing, there are recipes for it free online or in most baking cookbooks. So you can find lots of them. They sometimes work with raw egg whites. We don't. We work with the meringue powder, which was a little bit, you know, just in case you're going to leave them out for a long time.
Right.
You don't want to necessarily have raw eggs.
Doesn't that sound like the top icing, the royal icing?
Yeah, that sounds like, you know, the Neiman Marcus of icing. I love that. I mean, look at this. Guys, how's it going? Okay. Steve, did you start yet?
No, I didn't start.
So
Okay.
go ahead
So
and
you can-
grab
you
a
can do
bag.
very simple things.
I love
just
to
straight
cut handle
lines.
this in 1 second.
Now,
Yeah, you just did
Pull
that.
back and
Here,
look
Maddie.
at your cookie.
Okay.
Scooch in
go
here.
ahead.
Do you want to do this one here?
Yeah, any of these.
Or should I use blue?
Now,
here?
this
The blue
one's
wasn't
green, this
working
one's
well.
white.
Oh, it
It's a
wasn't
little too
working that well?
thick, so
Okay.
try the white.
Can I use this one, Hasia?
Yeah,
Is that all right?
go
okay.
ahead.
You can just
All right, I think I'm going to follow the basic plan here. I like the basic strategy.
and kind of want
A lot of
to squeeze
icing.
in the whole
Oopsie.
fist. Oh, that works.
And,
Yeah, you can always
what
stick
eyeballs
anything you
should I
want on
use?
it.
I mean, I guess heart eyeballs. Now, since you guys are so artistic,
Ooh,
do
good
people
job.
expect
Yeah,
when you go to
thanks.
their homes, like, oh, Pamela and Patak will bring a amazing gingerbread estate to our house? I mean, is it a lot of pressure being you guys?
I would say if you were going to a place with a bunch of other artists, the artists tend to be a little bit competitive with each other.
Oh, okay.
So they like to show what they can do.
Very
and we
good,
actually
Hasia.
got requested to bring
God.
one to a family gathering. So we're going to pick one out that we
And
don't
you
mind
can
getting
use
eaten up
separate
because the
dot- you
kids
can do
actually
like a
like to
little
eat
dot
them.
there.
Oh, yeah, of
There.
course.
Stick some-
And folks can check out your website for the Arts and Fashion Institute to see all the fun happenings in the new year. There's always something going on.
There is.
When you guys aren't making gingerbread houses, you're teaching.
Yes, exactly. So lots of fashion and lots of sequential and comic book art. But sometimes we actually have a regular figure drawing where people who just want to sketch can show up and draw a live model. So there's all kinds of fun.
Oh, wow, that's great. And
Steve, yours looks good.
Thank you, Hasiel. My smile got a little messed up here, but I'm doing the best I can. Should we hold them up and show everyone
Yes,
at home so they
absolutely,
can
yes.
see?
I
Do a
showed
little
mine, actually.
Mine's incomplete. Keep in mind, mine's incomplete.
Okay, good. Here's mine.
Beautiful.
Okay, pretty good. How do we
love
do,
it.
teachers?
Yeah,
do we do
nice.
all right?
Very good. I
You're
think
allowed
you
to eat
deserve
them after you're
clapping.
done.
Oh,
so you
okay.
can't go back.
All right, good. I'm going to add a little more icing then. All right, guys. Well, thank you
Nice
so
job,
much.
guys. Thank you.
Thank you so
That
much.
was
Very
fun.
fun.
And we'll be right back after this short break.
Ooh,
Stay
good
with
job.
us.
I love- That's
Thank you,
almost like a
guys.
heart in the middle.
Oh, what fun it is. Get to Nissan's holiday event and get in on the excitement with this season's best offers. Hurry, offers end soon. Shop ChooseNissan.com and your local Nissan store today.
For over 110 years, Phoebe Ministries has provided nursing care to the region's seniors. But Phoebe does so much more than that. We offer short-term and outpatient rehab, coordinated in-home services, the region's best dementia care, and the most innovative services for senior adults and their families. As a nonprofit organization that is open to all, we truly put people before profits. This is why generations have put their faith in Phoebe as the leader in senior care. Learn more about us at phoebe.org.
Next time on Supreme Justice with Judge Karen.
I told her, be ready to go. I never
Okay.
said, this is where we're shooting, be ready to shoot.
So it's my word against his.
Today at 2 on WFMZ TV.
If the ones you love the great outdoors, there's only one place to go for those last-minute gifts. The Cabela's Christmas Sale. Get 30% off select Cabela's logo hoodies, tees, and caps. 40% off Shimano Solstice FL spinning reels. Up to 60% off select base layers for the family. And if you're out of time, go online and give a Cabela's e-gift card. Hurry into Cabela's for all your last-minute gifts. Shop in-store or online at Cabela's.com.
On the next, right this minute.
This video, though, may help convince you that the guitar
is a pretty good gift to buy.
One man's epic musical journey on the next Right This Minute.
Today at 2:30 on WFMZ TV.
I discovered a convenient way to moisturize every day. Nivea In-Shower Body Lotion. First I wash. Then I apply it to my wet skin. It moisturizes instantly and lasts for more than 24 hours. Then I quickly rinse off. My skin feels amazingly smooth with no sticky feel. So I get dressed and go. Now I enjoy smooth skin every day. Nivea In-Shower Body Lotion in the body lotion aisle.
Univest Bank and Trust brings you the Univest quote of the day. To me, every hour of the day and night is an unspeakably perfect miracle. Walt Whitman. Univest Bank and Trust. Banking, insurance, investments.
On the next Dr. Phil is her Nigerian husband.
He gave you this when he proposed?
No, I bought my own ring.
A scam artist.
I see mom being James's cash cow.
He has 3 different dates of birth on 5 passports. The marriage license, it's got typos. They put an M in license.
They don't spell English how we spell. I know Nigeria. I was there.
But that doesn't mean you weren't getting played.
Next Dr. Phil.
Tonight at 8 on WFMZ TV. Check out the Inside Your Town section of WFMZ.com and get news from your neighborhood.
All right, welcome back. No graphics, just here you go. Ready? 72. Couple of showers around today, maybe even a rumble of thunder or a storm. 72 is the warmest it's ever been in December on record. Wow. So we're right there. It feels weird. It's bizarre. I've got flip-flops on. What are you going to do? Tonight, as Santa arrives, it will be dry with some lingering clouds. The weekend, Christmas is okay. The weekend, a few showers or some rain. Hey, Steve!
Hey, Matt, but you can't go by that because you still wear the flip-flops even when it's in the 40s.
That's true.
That's
so
true.
You can't go by
Flip-flops
that,
mean nothing.
But, you know, the roads have been quiet all morning. It continues that way right now. No issues, even in the kitchen. Or this is the most congestion you'll see anywhere.
That's true.
But yeah, the highways are clear, quiet, no accidents, incidents, nothing to hold you up if you're heading out of town, maybe to visit relatives this Christmas Eve.
Nice. All right, before we get back to the scene, you want to mention something? You got something cool going on?
Yeah, I just started working on a new comic book. Well, it's an old comic book, but I'm working on it for the first time, which is Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Which
nice.
is
Heard of it.
really, obviously, a very cool character. She's going to be
cool.
featured in the upcoming movie next year with Superman and Batman. So her first ever movie appearance, and I'll be working on the book while the movie comes out.
Very cool.
Wow.
So and you've got quick something to talk about in February.
I do, yeah. February 6th, there's going to be a charity fashion show, and it is raising some funds for Go Red for Women, which is a very good cause.
Yes, love
and
it.
it's sort of Valentine themed, called Corsets and Cocktails.
Oh,
so,
Pamela, right up your alley.
There you go.
I got a visual image right there.
Hem shows are amazing. Well,
Thank you
guys, so much.
Thank you.
I can't stop decorating. I'm just holding my icing. I can't stop.
I stopped at 1 because I wanted to keep it, you know, my first one was good, so boom.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that's going to do it for us this morning. We've had such a fun morning. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Christmas.
Happy holidays.
Everyone.
We'll leave you with a little more from the Lesson Center Choir. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching.
Squeezing down the chimney. Squeezing down the chimney. Santa may be fat, but that is that. He's squeezing down the chimney. Santa Claus is flying tonight. He's in his shiny sleigh. He does it once at this time of the year. You know he's coming this way. Santa Claus is coming this way. Squeeze it down the chimney. Squeeze it down the chimney. Santa may be fat, but that is that. He's squeezing down the chimney. Santa is a jolly old soul. He's really quite a sight. And when it's time to deliver the toys, you know he's doing it right. Santa Claus is doing it right. Squeezing down the chimney. Squeezing down the chimney.